What going on, y'all? This is Low.
This is Key, and we're Low Key.
Today we're going to be talking to you guys about living for a couple.
Okay.
First of all, what you got to tell me, babe?
What have you guys created today?
What have you created?
What have you created? Well, what did you create yesterday? What have you created this week?
This week?
We are in, today's Thursday? Thursday, so we're 4 days in. Actually, we're 6 days in.
6 days in.
The year. So have you been creating?
Yep. Or was you thinking about creating?
Mm-hmm.
And you start to do it and shit ain't go as smooth as it went in your head. You hit a rock one time and then went back to what you was doing.
Yeah.
So living for a couple is like the holidays just passed by. Most people who work normal jobs, not that there's anything wrong with it, but they had their week off or a couple days off for most of them. They ain't giving them that much time off.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, can't wait till we get these days. Can't wait till the Christmas holiday because I can't stand this job.
Mm-hmm.
Holidays come, you get your couple days off, and now you right back to doing the same thing.
Same thing.
It's like going somewhere that you hate for years on top of years on top of years
Mm-hmm.
to get something that you don't even need.
Absolutely.
You know? I don't want to live for a couple. I don't want to live for a couple. I remember taking a vacation, and the vacation went by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Took a week vacation. That vacation went by so fast, and next thing you know, I was on the last day of vacation, and I was laying down beside my wife. And instead of me being present and in tune with my wife, my mind is already at work and thinking about the bull I got to deal with when I go back to work. I'm taking for granted the day that God has made because my mind is already at work and all of the stuff I got to put up with, how early I got to get up for somebody else and not myself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was taking advantage of every extra minute of sleep I could get. If I ain't have to be to work until 8 o'clock, I would sleep as late as possible. You know, but when you doing things for yourself, you're not thinking about a day off for vacation.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't.
It doesn't feel like work. And once you get a taste of that, it's like, man, if I got to go back and get money with somebody else, it's just going to be for a short period of time.
Absolutely.
There's no way that I'm working for another man or company or woman or whatever for money and a weak-ass piece of insurance. What you think,
Yeah,
man?
You're right. Like, that would be the only reason. Because, like, your time, if you're not present in the moments, in the time that God gives you, like, you'll mess around and everything, that time will be gone.
Yeah.
I can just imagine how people feel that don't know that, and now they're lying on their deathbed, you know what I mean? And they're thinking about all the time that they had previously that they did not seize.
Yeah.
All the things they could have did. All the things they could have said, all the people that they could have reached, all the people, like the one person that, because you could think you're laying there, the one person that you did wrong, that you know that you should have done right, that person, you could have fixed that. You could have fixed your schedule daily. If only you would have changed your eating habits and worked out daily, you would not be laying there. If only you would have managed your stress in a successful way, you wouldn't be laying there. If only. And when you don't do that, you put yourself in positions, like, because the body is steady, like, deteriorated, like, it's aging. What's the age? What is the actual words for age? How do you age?
Advanced glycation in.
Yeah, there's an end coming. What are you doing from the time you were born to the time that your end is? What are you doing?
In between that little portion.
Yes.
Past is the big part of the hourglass. That's what you got left. That little piece where the two ends meet, that's your consciousness, your present moment. And that lets you know how easy it is to live in the past or to just think about the future. Oh, when I get this, you know what I'm saying? I'ma be happy. Or all I gotta do is work 30 more years at doing something I can't fucking stand.
Yeah.
That's a mediocre life to me. I'm not living. We not doing that, especially when I know a better way. And people be like, "Oh man, it's hard. It's hard." Look, going to do certain jobs. If you making over 6 figures, man, you working 80 plus hours a week. If you making 6 figures at a job, most jobs you working well over the 40 hours required to be full time. And your insurance is mediocre, man. Based on the things you could do for yourself.
Absolutely. You gotta choose your heart.
You gotta choose your heart. What you mean by that, baby?
You either wanna work a job, because that's hard. And the reason why I say that's hard is because you giving your time, blood, sweat, and tears, working physically with your hands. Or you could be a doctor or something, working with your mind, but still that's hard because you giving away all your days. Like, you think about it, they don't work 8 hours and they're done. They work hours, like 10, 12, 13, 3 days in a row. Like, with no sleep. They sleep at the hospital. No, you don't have time with your family. If you do have kids, you don't have time for that. You don't even have time to try to make any kids. So you think that hard, or you choose the hard of the better way when you building your own business, you're building your own life. You know, they're both hard. They're both difficult. Being successful is not easy. Every successful person will tell you that. In the beginning, I think that might be the worst of the worst in the beginning.
Yep.
So you have to choose your heart. Which one you want?
You know, God worked 6 days and then rested. Like, most people, after they 5 days, they just getting through the 5 days, hump day and all that bullshit.
Hump day.
Just because we can't wait for the weekend to throw days away of productivity and the opportunity to get better. Saturday coming, we going out to the club, we getting drunk, we throwing the day away. We get off on Friday, we ain't going to bed till 3 in the morning, waking up at 1 in the afternoon on Saturday, going ham. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, you drunk, hungover, whatever. You wake up and then you miserable because you know your ass is going back to work. You throwing away your days, unless that's just what you want to do. But if you watching that channel, you know what I'm saying, you want to grow through that.
Exactly.
So, you know, just be mindful of why you doing what you doing, and understand there's so much abundance if you're willing to put the work in and stay consistent. You know, because time doesn't even matter when it comes to getting better and growing.
Absolutely.
Because you look back and you like, damn, I know I'm him, or I know I'm her. You got something else, babe?
That's it.
All right, I'm Low.
This is Key, and we're Low Key.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
peace.